for the Celtic defence or for goalkeeper Pat Bonner. John Hewitt, another player who's had to battle against lengthy injury. The ball given away to Spackman. Collins mopping up. Well, obviously a lot of tired legs out there now, and things dipping just a bit. So 1 minute left of this first period of extra time here at Hampden Park. Celtic 1, Rangers 1. Paul Elliott for Celtic after 51 minutes with a header, and then Mark Walters equalising after 65 minutes with a fine shot from the edge of the penalty box. And it's Walters in possession. Craney caught in an offside position. It's been a tough afternoon for the youngster. Stevens hoisting the high one for Haitley. In comes Richard Goff! Oh, a captain's goal from Richard Goff. He's mobbed by the Rangers players. The referee racing over to get them back onto the field. Well, what an afternoon it's turned out to be for Richard Goff. The ball breaking right through to him there. Morris failing to cut it out. And Goff forcing the ball over the line.
Well, that's a real opportunist goal from Richard Goff. Coming in at the back there, it was an awkward ball. Haitley went up for it initially. The back bounce beat the Celtic defender, and there was big Richard just getting a toe to it. But he's scored so many goals for Rangers in Scotland like that, hasn't he?
What an afternoon, as I was saying, for Richard Goff. He made a mistake that led to Celtic's opener. He had a hand in Rangers' equaliser. Now he puts them ahead in the very last minute of the first half of extra time. Well, the Rangers fans in full cry now. Well, the whistle has sounded. You wouldn't know it because of the bedlam out there. Richard Goff, his first goal of the season. And it puts Rangers 2-1 ahead. Well, it all began with the high ball from Gary Stevens. For once it got away from Elliott. And there was Goff, keeping a very cool head, just nipping in ahead of Morris. Walter Smith, the Rangers assistant manager, just telling his players to keep things as calm as possible. So the second period of extra time gets underway. Well, a game of swaying fortunes. Morris for Celtic. Cut out. Now it's Haitley. Walters.
My goodness, if Walters had just played the ball into Houster there, he was clean through.
Nigel Spackman winning the free kick. Peter Grant snapping away at his heels. Rangers fans raising the roof over there at the Mount Florida end. They're fortunate, mind you, they've got a roof to raise because the Celtic fans absolutely soaked this afternoon. Of course, a few of the Rangers fans as well in the north enclosure, a bit at Crooked as well. Hopefully the day is not far away when we'll have a national stadium that can keep everyone covered and in comfort. Trevor Stephen getting away from Peter Grant. No real power in the effort. Celtic have the throw-in. Darius Dovchik. Switching the play to Chris Morris. Speckman winning more of the ball now. Gets it to Haustra. Celtic's throw. Celtic battling hard to get forward. Speckman's in there again. John Brown. Walters to Trevor Stephen. Lovely close control by Trevor Stephen. Paul Elliott emerging with the ball. Elliott will be disappointed with that, but he's contributed so much to the afternoon. The scorer of Celtic's goal. But Rangers now leading by 2-1 in this second period of extra time here at Hampden Park. The throw. Gately getting the touch. Trevor Stephen combining well again with the striker. Now it's Ian Ferguson. Gary Stevens racing forward on the right. Ian Ferguson going it alone. Ian Ferguson! And then comes Mark Walters at the far post. But the flag is up on the near side just below our commentary position. Well, Ian Ferguson deciding to go it alone. With the flag going up there against Walters. Here comes Celtic now. It's Paul McStay. Gary Stevens doing well under pressure from John Hewitt. Well, a touch of cramp setting in for the Rangers fullback. That's 5 minutes of the second period of extra time gone. Paul McStay trying to get Celtic back into the game. Chris Morris, away by Trevor Stephen.
It's real backs to the wall time now for Rangers are hanging on here. All hands back.
Kalinowski surrounded by Rangers players. Again it's Speckman. Forward for Walters to chase. He uses tremendous pace here. Dovchik sticking with him all the way. Happy to knock the ball out of play for the corner kick. And the referee looking at his watch there and he's telling Rangers to get on with it. He'll add on time if necessary. Oyster playing the short one to Mark Walters. Walters again. Rangers content to knock the ball about.
Well, Rangers are content to sort of run the clock down at the moment, keep the ball as long as possible. It's a good tactics. You know, Celtic have to get it up the other end of the field. So, you know, when Rangers get it down in the Celtic half, they'll try and just keep a hold of it.
The referee awarding a free kick to Rangers. Houstra going on the outside of McStay. Elliott getting his head to the cross. And the throw in to Rangers. Now Celtic have it. Play extremely scrappy at the moment. Rogan looking for Jakinovski, is challenged by Goff. And Stevens. Morris for Celtic. To Hewitt. Two substitutes there, Tangling and Ian Ferguson emerging with the ball. He's done well, Ian Ferguson, since coming on. Apart from his effort at goal. McStay running into trouble. The break of the ball though to John Collins. Anton Rogan through for Craney. The overhead kick, a good effort there by Craney. Well, that was inventive play by the Celtic striker, surrounded by Rangers players. And Chris Woods at full stretch.
Yeah, lovely piece of skill, because Chris Woods had come out his goal and he almost lobbed him.
But it's Rangers on the attack now. Fine ball through to Houstra, to Mark Walters, who's onside. Struggling to keep the ball in play, and out it goes for the throw-in to Celtic. Ball by Ferguson on Collins. Well, Rogan driving the ball against Walters. So the minutes ticking away here at Hampden Park. Celtic 1, Rangers 2. Jakinovski leaving it to McStay. Terrible ball there, out of defence. So just 5 minutes of the match left. Rangers have the free kick. Spackman bundled off the ball by John Collins. Walters coming forward. Still Walters. Celtic defence in all kinds of trouble there. Well, you can see what Paul Elliott thinks about it all. Still trying to up Johnny's man. Chris Morris forward. Headed down by Craney to Jakinovski. Peter Grant well forward. Craney again. Picked up by Jakinovski! Ball deflected for the corner kick to Celtic. Well, Rangers turn to be under pressure. The ball deflected wide of Wood's right-hand post. The Celtic committing everyone forward. Jakinovski and Craney right in on top of the goalkeeper. Collins takes the corner kick. Elliott's up there again. A complete miskick there by Dovcek, and now it's Rangers on the counter-attack through Haustra. He has to backpedal a bit, no real support for him. That was a good pass by Ian Ferguson, and all Trevor Stephen had to do there was nick it ahead of him because Mark Walters was running into space. Didn't quite come off, but Rangers have it again. So 3 minutes left. Rangers leading by 2-1. Monroe forward to Hitley. Stuart Monroe winning the corner kick. The ball coming off Chris Morris. Pat Bonner again shouting instructions to his defenders. Rangers leaving 4 players back to look after the 2 Celtic strikers as Rangers tick the corner, not very effectively. I think he kicked more of the flag than the ball there, but Rangers still have it. Spackman, good play by Nigel Spackman. To Walters. The ball going behind. Well, the referee awarding a throw-in. I thought it was a goal kick, frankly. It is, in fact. Well, a bit of confusion there. But anyway, the upshot is that Pat Bonner has possession. It was Celtic's ball one way or another. Celtic looking the ball forward. Well, an untidy finish to the match. Spackman with the throw-in. Good ball by Trevor Stephen to Ferguson. Forward for Haustra. Challenged there by Elliott. Rangers have the throw. So we're inside the final minute of the match. Haustra. Challenged by Collins. Now Celtic have to get the ball up the field quickly. That's precisely what Pat Bonner does. Bricks to Walters. Rangers will be quite happy to retain possession for these final few seconds. Ferguson all the way back to Woods. So we're now into injury time. There goes the final whistle. Rangers have won the Skol League Cup for the 17th time in their history. Richard Gough, the man who scored the dramatic winning goal. A happy Walter Smith, the Rangers assistant manager. Rangers get themselves a passport to Europe for next season. Jubilant Rangers fans. Let's take a break now and rejoin us for the presentation of the Skol League Cup. But Ian St John was just pointing out there, he went round every Celtic